Hopefully the audio is working. I don't see the audio output showing up. What do I have as my default audio right now? Arctic 5 chat, and that's what should be showing up here. Oh yeah, okay, it's showing up. Okay. Oh, that's right.
This is Sakuko's.
Just a note, as Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I want to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she's grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she's unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Okay, and that opens that door. First, I had to look it up today. The F, I was like, that symbol, that's sharp, and it's like, no, it's forte. It's loud. Silent ill. It's a loud one. She loud, you know. Or with emphasis. What's up, Field Planet? How is it hanging? Can I stun lock it every time by doing a hard hit? I guess I didn't even think about that. That's super funny. Is this my locker? You're a man eater, make you work for, make you work. Hey look, it's the Legend of Zelda. Silent Hill, fuck around and find out. Just like that. That's what it stands for. F is for fucking do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea. will. That looks like a really good game that I would be very excited to play. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school, inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and emotional. I know the truth. I know what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think that they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Yeah, when Wolverine comes out, it would be a good time to play the Spider-Man games, because I have not played those, so... There we go. Thank you, Lucis. I will. Aren't you playing yours? Although I suppose you're streaming it too, so you can't just be playing it and blast right through it.
It's back. Can't you stay dead?
Swiggity swagger, it's Switcher Hacer. Is this door open now then? Yeah. I don't even know. What was I trying to even get by going this way? Guess we'll see. Okay. I gotta enshrine some stuff. Alright. Let's see. We got a shriveled abura age, some chocolate. I'll do some yokon. Gives me 610. Oh. Okay. God, I need 3,000. Maybe I'll upgrade my Amamori slots one more time, and then I'll focus on increasing other stuff. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, so where haven't I been? So... blue doors are not currently open. Green doors. That opens up that red door. But then I can't get out. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. What do you mean your girlfriend doesn't like domestic abuse bits? Sheesh. What a prude. Okay, that switches that to... Oh, there's some divine water. Or was she mad because the bit would be well past played out by that point? Okay, so I haven't gone that way. I had a girlfriend in high school who would do that shit all the time. She's like, wouldn't it be... God, what? She would... we'd be like in a public setting like Walmart or whatever, and I'd like go to, I don't know, like go grab something out the shelf, and she'd like go like, oh, and I'm like, that's not fucking funny, man. Fucking, she laughed her ass off, and I'm like, I do not want people to think that I beat you. Yeah, a lot funnier when the man does it. Well, I mean, domestic violence is never funny, but it is funnier when it's happening to a man. That's awful.
Loved rabbits.
God. I'm gonna retract that statement. I'll just say it's never funny. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinoka. But, Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real-life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. I don't. Yeah, I mean, you know, when someone says they don't want to be tickled and then you tickle them, I don't know what kind of crazy person wants to be tickled. I guess that's the... Tickling probably always deserves, you know, a punch in return. When I told my new bestest friend, Hinako, this, she said she'd never, ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No, 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 no. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Yeah, no sane person wants to be tickled. That is for sure. And if you're dealing with an insane person, I don't know. Maybe don't date insane people. Come on over here. Come on over, baby. Okay, maybe that didn't go as well as I thought it would. I understand that. A lot of the people that I have been with in the past have been a little mentally unstable, or at least their families were mentally unstable. So, like, woohoo! Yeah, the girl that I dated in high school that did the little, like, flinching thing, her dad killed someone in a bar fight and was in prison when we got together, and then, she would show me texts that he would send her that they were always all in caps, and it was just like, I was like, huh, That's a very heavy situation, and I do not know how to or what to say. I comfort someone whose dad killed somebody in a bar fight. Like, you know, it wasn't intentional, I'm assuming, but still, though. I'm glad I'm not with her anymore. Although she seemingly turned out fine, but I don't think we were a very good fit. Sometimes you just know. Hey, she didn't kill someone. She got it in her blood. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, no, I definitely dated people who were bigger red flags on their own. Sakuko's dream. Sakuko's dream. Okay. Is there anything to be picked up or Sakuko's diary. My family has served as caretakers of Senin Sugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says the tradition of upkeeping Senisugui Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul's being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become head priest one day. He mooned you? That's interesting. I don't know what you're all doing in the South. Okay, so do I need to kill these people next to a blue light or it doesn't count? Oh fuck! Root! There we go. I wonder if that's the whole goal then, is to... Big old red-bearded construction worker and likes farms and hunts, and he refers to me as City Boy a lot. And he plays Skyrim more than me, which is impressive because I play a lot of Skyrim. Sounds like you have a very interesting situation going on there. I can't believe how much people still play Skyrim.
I'm scared.
They gotta release the next one
Please get me
soon.
out of here.
Like, how long has it been? Like 15 years since Skyrim came out? Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do not shall lift their heads to level heights as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. They don't look like they're facing each other, huh? Two shall face each other. Two must face each other. Yeah, two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do not shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. Okay, I guess I did it. That was literally just me messing around. Whatever. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. Straight lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Oh, shut up. You'll be alone and you'll like it. Girl, you pushed me down the steps.
Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me!
Oh wait, no, you're a different girl.
I don't want to be alone! Please don't go!
Hell yeah, Hinako. Tell your friend to go fuck herself.
Stick together! You traitor!
Man, that's cold as hell. Okay. Then we're good to go. If I look at the journal, yeah, I don't really remember anything negative about Sakuko. Rinko is the one that I have an actual problem with. Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens, known as the Galactic Imperium, would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right, I think that's when we were training in first aid to order to assist the injured. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any information where we were not friends with Sakugo. Kids of the show era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, Matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. The pharmacist, town doctor. He's a grandma's boy. Okay. One of my friends, she's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she set her mind to it, that's it. And recently that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Rinko is always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko is gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Mysterious man who wears a fox. He seems like he's kind. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing. Okay, yeah, what's the second page? Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry, my dad furious, but Junko was always there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, there's not really any new information there. Alright. Where does this other side go to? When I got nothing. I couldn't think of anything funny. He undertales my sands until I papyrus. He unders in my tail until I sands.
Inika. You look even more beautiful today.
Was this an optional area, or could I have gone either way to begin with? Well, we'll go check it out. What have you been up to lately, Field Planet? Working? Studying? Sucking? Fucking? I don't know where I was going with that.
Fashion magazines. Wrinkles.
Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could always just talk at school, but I'm around you. I'm always end up behave. Whoever wrote it stopped here. Hey, I know that this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with us? School, I hate school. I enjoy work. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes for me. I fucking hated school. Well, I didn't hate school. I just found that it's like, hey, I don't get to make any money doing this. I'm literally spending money to be here. If school is free, super cool. Not free, no go. Yeah, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with me on Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me from a boy's perspective. That is, what do you think? I love you so much. You never leave my thoughts, Rinko. Rinko collects dolls? Oh. There was the trippy light. No, thank you. Oh wow, she has got a lot of drawings of Shu. Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hanako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the truth. I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together. And you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think more about how you want to be. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others. Quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. It looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. Okay. So, yeah, this girl, she did push me down the stairs for Shu. The guy. He's not even that cute. Look at these drawings make him look way better than he actually looks. Outward facing Foxcrest.
Found it.
Yeah, you ever wonder how you look through your partner's eyes? I know that there's studies that show that the longer you're with someone, you know, the more attractive you get to them. So it's like, it's just weird because, you know, you're with yourself every single day. Yeah, nah, damn it. Fucking, I thought about that as soon as it happened. Shit. Oh man, I'm not good at fighting in a hallway. I would only kiss him like 2 times. We only made out once. Who the hell is that? Is that Rinko?
Nothing dreamless. I helped you countless times.
Dude, am I killing both of my best friends? Huh. Seems kind of rude, but you know what? I'm into it. Let's go.
Be great to be you, Hinako. You've got it all.
This weapon has no durability, so I don't care if I smash it with it. I'm so glad that I switched this to normal difficulty instead of hard. That was killing me. Alright, can't believe I'm gonna try to drop her into lava. That seems rude. Okay. I really should have looked at the signs before I ran over here.
It'll do me some good to finally be rid of the burden that is.
Okay. Drop that bitch. Drop that bitch. I mean, this girl deserves it. I don't really think our other friend deserved that death, but this one probably did. This way. Yeah, follow that. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today. And don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking at you from your best friend, Hinako.
I have to let go. Need to move on.
Why do I have to live here of all places? She lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. Remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuru together after school? We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short, still having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could ask for. You know, I never actually bothered to figure out if the people that I had been with, like in high school and stuff, like if they ever wrote about me in like a journal or something like that. But you know, I started thinking about it, and there was some clear manipulation happening on their part. So I would believe that they had done that to me. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay. Thought he was gonna go for the other thing. I'm getting too comfortable. What happened to these people using their special moves? There you go. Come on, let me parry. You filthy fucking casual. No, hey. As we got closer to the store, classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional. But of course, there was a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else could join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird space worlds war together. Phil Planet, do you know the band Sleep Token? Or have you at least heard of them? Unico, here you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know? Would someone who isn't kind give little treats the wonderful message they're sad? Okay, yeah, I'm going to Sleep Token tomorrow. I don't really know them very well, though. My brother-in-law bought tickets, and one of his friends couldn't go. And he's, you guys, we couldn't find someone to buy them. Would you want to come with? And I'm like, sure. So, I am going tomorrow to the concert. Yeah, I listened to a couple of their songs. They seem pretty good. I know that they have like a whole thing where like they're made up of members of different bands or something. Did people ever figure out who they actually are, or do they? I don't know. I'm sure they did. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats the wonderful message of their sad friend? You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakako, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent or a pet owner even. I'm your best friend, Rinko. Rude. Rude ass bitch. Okay, so that brought me there. I didn't go on the other side though, right? Well, maybe I did. And then I just ran back? Whatever, I'll put the token in, we'll see what happens. Honestly, fair enough. Yeah. Literally could look it up and they're like, their secret identities are Jared Leto and Louis C.K. It's just like Bill Cosby. That's just everybody in the band. Like, no wonder they hid their faces. Well, maybe you should have tried harder. The vocalist is John F. Kennedy. Uh-oh. Oh, the Kennedys! God damn it! I've got to start paying attention. Naughty Sans emblem. Well, she's gonna just revive then. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I know that it's gonna ask for an emblem then. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Okay, so I need red, green, I believe. Right? Yeah, red, green.
I want out of your world.
Red and queen. Oh, this is me. You watch any cool movies lately? Any cool, sick-ass movies? Television shows? I still need to watch Superman. Which, like, I know that it's gonna be good. I guess it's trying to coordinate my wife to watch a superhero movie is pretty hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really gotta start paying more attention. When I was on hard difficulty, I was like so locked in, and now I'm like, oh well, now I don't really need to pay that much attention. It's like I don't know why I keep thinking that. Oh, I loved Companion. I thought that was super fun. I left quite a lot.
I have to work so much harder for everything. I actually tried.
Yeah, I made a letterboxd. I need to start recording things down in it. I have like 4 movies on there, and it's just like the most recent stuff I watched. And I know that I could just like, I don't actually have to write reviews for everything, but it's like I want to. I should just do that for a stream, just write letterbox reviews. God. Well, see, there we go. And that changes that from green to white. Go there. Okay. Something gonna pop out at me on this side. Don't see anything. Oh, there we go. That's where it is. I mean, I've watched enough shitty movies that I could probably just review all of the movies from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Just write real reviews of them. It'll be fun. You know, if there wasn't, I think I would just do Mystery Science Theater 3000. If that shit was not copyrighted, I would literally just watch movies and make fun of them. That would be the niche that I would like to do the most. But also, copyright infringement is a bitch even on horrible movies. No, I haven't watched it yet. I like I Think You Should Leave, so I'm sure that I will enjoy Friendship, or at least I'll find something to enjoy about it. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. Hope you can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoyed looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school as enjoyable a place for everyone. Okay. This doesn't seem quite right. God damn it. Oh. There we go. That's what I've heard, that it's a very black comedy, which black comedies can be very hit or miss. I tend to, I was gonna say I tend to like them, but I don't know if that's even true. I tend to watch them and find things that are interesting about them, but I don't know how much I'm like, oh yeah, this is a movie I want to watch more than once. Well, that's okay. I mean, that's, you know, it's a complicated feeling, and I think that complicated movie feelings can be very, very, very good. I'm gonna pull up my letterbox now that we're talking about this. I think I should add a couple reviews. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, letterbox. Letterbox? I hardly know her. That's so stupid. What email did I use? We'll see. Okay. Okay, nope, that is not the email I want to use then. So that must be... Yeah, because I had a different letterbox account, but then I like... It has my name on it, like my first and last name, and I'm like, huh, maybe... Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, hold on. I can blast through some reviews here quick. Because I think the only movies I have on there are stuff that I've watched at the last 6 movies. So let me... I don't think there's anything too compromising on here. We'll see. Okay. Movies. What movies have I watched recently? Okay, recently released. Oh, I watched all the Final Destination movies. Okay. All right. set to on Firefox. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I would rate Final Destination 1 3 stars. The first Final Destination really set. I say like words sets a created term used in proper lexicon and truly started a phenomenon. The actual movie and kills are pretty solid. Okay. Final Destination 2, that is 3.5 stars. This is the second best Final Destination movies and really cemented the term getting Final Destination logs. I will forever be wary of driving behind logging trucks. Kills are fun and the rules get tested. Okay. Oh, I misspelled it. Destination. Final Destination 3. 3 stars. Final Destination 3 is solid. Not much more to say. I don't really think I have much to say about Final Destination 3. So just the Final Destination? Yeah. The Final Destination is 1.5 stars. This movie was fucking so stupid. .3D is bad. If you get a chance to actually watch it in 3D, so go for it. Otherwise, it's a hard pass. Okay. All right, I'm blowing through these. I'm getting through there. Look how fast I'm a review writing master class. Final Destination 5, also good. I liked Final Destination 5. I thought it was actually a solid film. Enjoyed FD5. It mixes a lot more humor makes a lot more humor. Over the top kills. Could have done without the final twist though. It doesn't really have anything. Okay, and then Bloodlines. Yeah, my wife and I just watched all of the Final Destination movies for Halloween. Yeah, I would give Final Destination Bloodlines, I'd say a solid 3.5. I would go higher, but I don't. Trying to think about other movies that I would compare it to doesn't really. Okay. Final. This is the best Final Destination. Don't think it will be as iconic as 2, but there's plenty of humor, scares, tension, learning more about death's rules through extended family tree. It's great. Highly recommend. Yeah. Absolutely. So that was really good. What else we got? God, the Alien movies. What have I put on my... What have I watched? Reviews. I got K-pop Demon Hunters. I got Parasite. I got Weapons. Demon Slayer. The Haunting. Okay, that fills it up a little bit more. I'll have to spend some more time just sitting down and running through reviews. Yeah, because like The Substance, so good. What a good movie. I got a lot of reviews to write. Okay, I will stop my. I will stop looking at reviews. All right, at reviewing stuff and go back to playing the video game that I was doing. I just had a bunch of people follow me because I have like a Tumblr associated with it, and I'm like, oh shit, I should probably actually be writing reviews since people are, since I have like 10 followers now. They're really looking to me to fill them in on my personal taste. Which, like, I run a Tumblr community called Weird Movies, or the Weird Movie Club, and like, I have like no weird movies in my letterbox, but I have seen a lot of weird movies. So,
Just for once,
just need to actually write about it.
think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Rinko, I'm not mad you're dead.
Why don't you say something?
I don't want to say that you deserve death, but, you know, don't gossip about people. Again, did she deserve this? No. But, hey. You know. Maybe don't be mean to people. So then, can I check out this other room, or is this actually just locked? Yeah, no, I really like K-pop Demon Hunters. I know that it's been approved for, like, I think a movie and maybe a TV show. I'm not sure. I know that it's... You can put it in the cleaning closet. Oh no. Don't bully me, I'll come is a classic shirt. These close quarters fights are very annoying. Oh my god. There we go. You know, I said that sentence, but there's a shirt that I've seen that says that. Me just saying that out of nowhere makes it seem like I'm a crazy person. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the expansion of K-pop Demon Hunters thing. I believe they're the most watched. That's the most watched Netflix movie ever, or just like the most watched Netflix thing ever, which is like that's super wild. Okay. Okay, not increase any further. Okay, good to know. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, greatly decreases focus charging time, decreases enemy line of sight, damage taking, deals additional damage when using massive with high durability. Okay. Oh, not that way. I need to go back out of here. Yeah. Okay, and then this must open up the other. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab another drink. we go. I don't know if the foam piece for my microphone actually does anything important, but I do try to keep it on, even though it gets knocked off all the time. I mean, I know what it's supposed to do. Oops,
This is the last time I get to call you that. Huh? I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this. Remember? I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet. That's weird. Where did it go? Not a big deal. That's just what it means. That's my most prized possession. I wouldn't let anyone other than you touch it. You really struggled to keep your first plant alive.
Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. I mean, Hinako doesn't really seem to care about whatever is going on here. I think the Fox Demon definitely has already overtaken her. And it doesn't seem like anybody's actually able to help, so a good chance she's just gonna sort of be like this. Well, looks like there's a door on this side.
Partner, I need to know what your final decision is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write so many reviews on Letterboxd, because I've seen, like, I had thought about it, and I believe I've seen well over like 5,000 movies. But I have no real way to prove that other than if I just like write reviews, because I can't remember all the movies that I've seen. What? I believe there's a enemy over here somewhere. Does this go to a separate? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh yeah, I got an Emma. Well, that's sick. Where does this go? Oh. ain't right. A lot of things that aren't right with this world, and that's high on the list. Ah! What the fuck? That's on me. I knew that I didn't have enough focus. Okay, does anyone want to explain to me what the fuck that thing was, though? Like, it's over. What was that? Anybody? Anybody know what in the world that was? Bueller? 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 I didn't even like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think it's one of those 80s movies that, like, people tell you that it's a classic, and then you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is okay. It's over the top, and that can be really interesting. But, like, it's not like, oh, wow, I would lose a part of myself if this movie didn't exist. Whereas something like The Dark Knight, that's a movie that if that movie never existed, I would lose a part of myself. So I agree. I don't think The Breakfast Club is a very good movie. I'm trying to think. Oh, I got a comic. Inside page was full of drawings. He and Echo were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, this stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Who's the director of The Breakfast Club? Or the writer? I know Matthew. Let's see. John, not John. God, what the fuck is his name? Why does it never show me John Hughes? Okay, yeah, John Hughes movies. He did Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he directed 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Uncle Buck, Curly Suit, I don't know what that last one was. But the rest of those, you couldn't get me to give a shit about really any of them. I don't know if that's just... He wrote Home Alone. Home Alone is good, but he didn't direct it. What else did he write that I would have actually enjoyed? He wrote Beethoven, and he did the screenplay for Flubber. What a weird guy. That's... Huh. But yeah, I don't think that I like John Hughes. I think a lot of people from the 80s used to think that, like, oh, this is what high schoolers are like, but, like, I don't... Or maybe kids didn't like it and adults did. I just know there's that moment in 16 Candles where that one... I think somebody gets, like, full-on raped, and, like, it's played for, like, a laugh. I haven't seen it, but I know that there's that, and then there's also they do, like, an incredibly racist caricature of an Asian person. And I remember listening to some of the commentary, and they're like, well, we didn't think it was racist at the time, you know? And it's like, well, what? Can't have a white guy play an Asian guy going like ching chong ching and not think like...
Partner,
Yeah.
don't.
They don't even want to put his name in the fucking credits. Yeah, Long Dok Dong, yep. Very racist stereotype, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about,
I can wait all day.
16 Candles, Liddy. I didn't care for The Breakfast Club. We were just talking about how I don't really like John Hughes movies in general. I think that we got on this because of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then I think Breakfast Club feels like a movie I would have liked more, but then I didn't really. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Okay, there we go. That's how I feel about all John Hughes movies, like even Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's like, it feels like a movie I should like, but I don't. Can I not exit now that I went in here? Oh, that sucks. Seriously? Oh, it is one way. Fuck, I should have gone the other way first. John Hughes wrote Home Alone. He did not direct Home Alone. He wrote Home Alone at 1, 2, 3, and he wrote Beethoven. The dog one. Which I like Home Alone. I would say Home Alone feels like a real that feels like a movie I like. Okay, there we go. Alright, you're gonna keep chasing me? Well then come on in here. Place where I can actually kill you. don't mean to put you on the spot, Letty. What do you like about the Breakfast Club? Because I think that's the part where I think about the characters of the Breakfast Club, and I don't know if I really like any of them. Because I don't really like the what's his face, the guy who's like, oh yeah, my dad beat me. And then I didn't really like Molly Ringwald's character. I liked the weird girl probably the most. Yeah, Field Planet. Well, and I don't even know if it's a mockery. It just feels like it shows like the parts about I don't know. But yeah. That's my not very controversial opinion. Yeah, and the nerdy guy, he was kind of... That was interesting. They didn't really go into the fact that he was going to kill himself, though. Like, it feels like it touches on dark subjects, but it doesn't really dive into them. It just says, like, oh, yeah, we all have fucked up stuff going on. And the one guy is like, I was going to just kill myself, like, a day ago. Is like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe we should dissect that part more. He needs to go to therapy. If you have a friend who says that they were going to kill themselves a day ago, we'd be like, okay, we need to stop detention. We got to go talk to someone. Like, that's a serious issue. Yeah, they did care, but like, if you're in detention, you can leave. You have a friend. Yeah, it's not handled the way it would be now. You're right. You're right, Liddy. That's a very CinemaSins outlook on my end. But, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really like it. Maybe I didn't watch it young enough either. I think I watched it when I was like 18, and I was probably already at peak cynicism back then. I have rewatched it, and I thought it was fine, but I would give it probably like a 3 out of 5. In favor of more kid movies that have, because I feel, now I'm trying to think of other movies that involve teenagers that show the sort of like fucked up things about being a teenager. Which I can't. Donnie Darko, I felt like I related more to that.
It had to be done. Soon as
I definitely have a lot of examples, but I would need to look them up.
I'm so very sorry for what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your
Let's see.
pardon for forcing this pain upon you.
List of teenage. Oh, Heathers. That movie fucking rules. Now that's a movie I identify with. Clockwork Orange. Brick. Ooh, that's a good movie. Mean Girls?
Onward.
That's a teenager movie. Heathers is so good. They're both so hot in that movie. I've still never seen 13, which my wife has tried to get me to watch several times. Because she watched it when she was 13. It's that one with Angelina Jolie.
Kinko?
God. Girls Interrupted. Oh, Rebel Without a Cause. Now, see, Rebel Without a Cause, that has that sort of grounded feeling where they seemingly, at least from what I remember, take everyone's feelings very seriously. God, Rebel Without a Cause is really good. If you've never seen it, I would absolutely recommend that.
How come? Shoot.
Very sad, though.
The plans to meet up. At your place, right?
Yeah, Letty, I get why other people do like it. I get why you like it. It's just... I just don't think that it hits me in the way that... I just don't think it'll ever hit me in the same kind of way. Are you talking about two girls, one? And again, I wouldn't say that it's like a 1 out of 5. It's just like a real 3 out of 5
Is that thing
story for me, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with.
Maybe they had to get away from that thing.
I just don't think it'll ever move up on my scale. Which I know that even rating movies is like condescending to art forms, yada yada yada. But I do think that ratings can work as good shorthands.
Maybe they had no choice but to go on without me.
Seriously though, I would absolutely recommend watching Rebel Without a Cause. I know it's a bit of an older movie, but like it's so good. So good. What do I have in my inventory? I would rate it 2 cups out of 2 cups. It's so good, it'll make you shit. Is there a save point over here? I'd rate it a 6 out of 9. Oh shit, I can't even... I'll just have to see. I'm gonna say it one more time because I truly believe it. I would just very, very, very much recommend watching Rebel Without a Cause. I'm sorry, something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready for you later. Do I have it on Plex? Maybe that's a good question. Maybe that's a good question. Do I have Rebel Without a Cause on Plex? Because if I don't, I should absolutely add it. Yes, I do. It is on there. It just... Obviously, it's James Dean, you know, and, like, it... God, yeah, it just... It's a little gay, too, which I think is very... There's a lot of gay undertones in it, which I really, really appreciate.
Did they leave this?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's a YouTube video that goes into why it's a gay movie. I don't know it that well, but you know, I'll just do all of these. If I'm never gonna use them, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, put it on the ever-growing list of movies that never ever ends. I hope that the world isn't over by the time I'm old enough to retire, because when I retire, I hope to just be able to watch movies. Like, that's just what I want to do. God, it's gonna be like how Dark Zeramar fell off. The Dark of Zeramar, a tragic story. And it's just like 4 thumbnails of like I don't know, horrible things. Ah! Whoa there, Nelly. Oh, she came out fast. Dark Zeramar's descent into madness. Nothing in here? I know that there's like selective healing items that, like, if you're really low on health, that a healing item will pop up. What would you even, you know, I guess it's gotta be weird to have a YouTube video made about you, because like that's like, you know, like that's you, and like when you say it, it's like I can't even imagine what someone would say about me, but I'm sure that you could probably, there's probably enough clips of me saying unhinged things out there. I just, for me personally, I'm like, why would you, who would take the amount of time to make a YouTube video about me, which is gotta be weird to be like Mr. Beast or any of these other like huge figures, that it's like there's just a whole industry where people just make YouTube videos about you.
He knows more about the mountains than I do.
Switch was always trying to be nice to him, and he never tried to troll. But why did Dark Zeramar treat him like a troll? The tragic story of Plasmaniac. Sure, Plas was a gooner, but do gooners deserve human rights? Whoever finds this, please, immediately, there's here. I beg you to help. You goon, you swoon. Fucking, I knew she was gonna disappear, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, I knew you were gonna disappear on me. I knew it. Gooners do not deserve rights. You know what? I agree. Like, you know, you can look at pornography and you can jerk it, but if you're making that your entire personality, maybe maybe things need to change before you get your voting rights back. Chat, clip that. Okay, okay, we got two. We got two. Gooning is not a sex addiction. I mean, it is, but I feel like it's different in some way. Maybe it isn't different. Maybe I'm making a conflation, but like,
Is this some sort of offering?
I don't know if they'll plan it. I mean, you could try canceling me, but like, I don't know what would you cancel me from? That's the question. Is that like, get me banned on YouTube? And I guess that would be kind of sad. I would like that. The woke mob trying to cancel me again. When will they ever learn?
How could you leave your partner like this, Shu?
From TwitchCon, yeah, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to TwitchCon probably, even if someone paid me to. Well, maybe I actually would in that very specific case. I would never pay to go to TwitchCon. Yeah. Imagine there's one too many people who go to TwitchCon who are specifically trying to meet like big women streamers. You know, large women. Go on. Yeah, Phil Planet, there's definitely people who go there to meet children. Like a certain doctor. Talking about Dr. Disrespect. He's a bad, bad man. I've learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of Hakakoksa. God, they're fucking with me. An extraordinary rare herb. Hakokosua is notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medicinal herb is so prized that it has earned itself the title of the flower of the gods. According to folklore, the herb can give one the ability to converse with gods, visit their lands, and even awaken dormant powers. With the manifold divine experience this herb is rumored to provide, it is no surprise that numerous legends talk of kings journeying to find it under the belief it holds the key to immortality. When ground, its seeds are said to smell of peaches. I mean, 22 would be pretty young. One, I'm married, so I mean, that would be a problem on that end. But two, you know, 22? A little young. Well, yeah, I can talk to a 22-year-old, but you know, talk to people of all. Let's see. Let's run and do a repair on this one. God damn it! Where the hell is the save point? Okay, I have another toolkit. I'm gonna be really careful about not breaking the sledgehammer. That's true. You know, he thought that the good doctor thought that he was just gonna be able to just give people a little talking to. This is 14 year. How old was the girl? Was it 17 or 14? In my mind, it's 14 because that makes it like a huge scandal, but I feel like it was someone who was like some weird justification. like, oh, well, Romeo and Juliet laws say that, like, hey, Mr. Disrespect, disrespectfully, go fuck yourself. You're 35? Heel doctor. Bad doctor. Very, very bad doctor. Okay, so then I can go all the way around. You're a man eater when you work for it, make you money. There we go, okay. There we go. Down, boy. No talking to children. Greatly decrease the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. It is a scary costume.
Get out.
Map of Tsukio stuff. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you at the mountain refuge. I won't let anyone or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side until death do us part.
They might be in there.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Get your brother to dress up as, God, I don't know. Bill Cosby? Okay, where is the... Oh, that is scary. That is very scary. Oh, an Emma. God dang it. There we go. You gotta get like the Sonny Chew hat or whatever too. Oh.
Shoe. Ringo?
Okay, let's see. I don't really ever have an issue with sanity, and I seem to have more health than I need, so... Stamina seems like the way to go. You've come such a long way, you're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, a crowbar. Nice. Okay. I like that. I like the crowbar. Okay. Has did anyone here watch the Chris Chan documentary thing? I know that there's like 40 parts to it, and I have not. I've maybe watched like all YouTube video on like the whole thing, and it just is such a horrifying situation. It was horrifying to begin with, but then it got much more horrifying with the whole stuff that happened with his mom, or her mom. I think they're identifying as a woman. God, check that. Nose itching.
No.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so I need to go straight. Now this is why you need to get stamina, because then you can just avoid this entire situation. Okay, no, I went the wrong way. Shit. Whoa, whoa, what is that? What is this? Oh god, no! Fuck. Oh no! Oh, you cannot change Amamori during combat? Okay. Oh, I think that's because the audio. Alright. That one, the audio alerts, I might need to change. Oh, I swallowed that, so weird. Oh, I don't know why that happened like that. Okay. Sound alert. What advanced audio properties I need you to be coming out of the... What would I be playing out of? Yeah, control audio via OBS. So OBS should be the one playing it. OBS. What are you currently displaying audio under? Output device. Okay, what was I doing? I think that's because I had the audio device, the default different just a little bit ago. Probably was causing that whole issue. Alright, so now I need to go straight and then left. Then and then another left. Then straight here. And then across. Then the gate is right here. There we go. Okay.
Is it gone? I need a break.
I'd say, girl. Good lord. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, it's still coming. It's still coming. Oh fuck. Whoa! Okay. I haven't been over this way, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Okay. And to the right. And oh my god. Why they gotta do this to me? Okay, made it.
Is it finally over?
Where the hell does Shu live? So the rest of the town lives like over here. So Shu has to walk this entire way. Oh, I suppose the school is right there. Well, that was the middle school. So. Not that I didn't live like 11 miles away from my school, but you know, at least in a car. It's funny when you think of zoning in the country because like
This Sakuga's old shrine?
it's so
Used to do very
much different from the city districting, where like you could be in a different school district if you cross like a couple blocks over, but in the country it's like, yeah, we cover like a 40 square mile radius, if not more than that. And you can pretty much just go to whichever one your parents want you to go to. Pretty sure I could have gone to school in Fargo. If I would have had although the bus wouldn't have come, but well, maybe that would have been out of state. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to go to that.
This is
Discovered the 1,000-year cedar.
fine tree. It's in bad shape now, but I bet it used to be pretty impressive at one point.
Regarding the legend of the sacred sword, it is said that Ebisugoka was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ebisugoka shares many cultural similarities with those of the other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect his land. It'd be a historical breakthrough if we found that sword. Oh, sick. I wonder if that's like a new game plus thing. Because I know that there's a new game plus, which there has always been new game pluses in Silent Hill, and I don't know, maybe one day I'll decide to play Silent Hill 2's new game plus or Silent Hill 3's. But I've always just been like fine without playing. I don't know if I've ever played any new game. Well, that's not true. I must have played at least one, but I cannot think of one off the top of my head that I have played. Maybe God of War? I think I played New Game Plus for God of War. I can't think of another one. Unless the game requires you to do it, like Nier, which I guess it doesn't technically require you to do it, but like, you're not going to enjoy the game if you only get the one ending. Nier Automata. Nier 1.6.3.1. Okay, I guess nothing else there.
So it leads here.
Okay, are we gonna go in the house and then are they gonna be boning? Because I do not care for that.
Partner, it's me.
That's a lot of red capsules. Front door key to Shu's house. The key to Shu's house looks like it's been left there, stained with dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she is suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use the over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandfather always said, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that this wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear out all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right?
Oh,
is so itchy.
Shoe, wrinkle.
Oh, Hinako.
Shoe.
Oh god! Oh god! That was abrupt. That looked like a fox demon. I feel like that wasn't nearly as long of a literally F's in the chats. So let's see, 1, 2. So this must be the ending, last chapter stuff. So those are really close together. We're getting to the point where the drop-offs. That's why it's Silent Hill LF, because she's just taking fucking F's. Failures.
The path ahead is one of great pain and suffering.
I know. But I'm not afraid.
Onward then.
I don't know. I have not heard of anyone. I haven't looked up anything. If there is a run, hurry! There's no going back. I think I think what I was going to, or what I meant to say as I just rambled through it, is that we're to the part in the game where I like to always check trophies to see. For new games, it's always like, okay, has there been enough time for people to get these trophies? And two, is there a certain drop-off point in games that people have?
I may not see you here.
And I think right about here, it seems to be the drop. We've passed the drop-off point,
Feel that you
where
are
like it goes from 33% down to like 22%, and that's you can usually guess that's where the ending is, but it's. I think looking at those, like the trophy percentages, I just think they're so interesting.
to be the perfect person for you.
Let us go. Hinako.
Yes.
They really like to think about what would make someone drop off a game. Like if we look at, again, let's see. If I look at trophies, all right. So 86.9%. Usually you could take that as like 12% of people, or 13. Yeah, like 12 to 13% of people. They bought the game, they installed it, they haven't started it. That's fine. So then we drop down from that to the very beginning. So we go about 10%, and then 13%, and then almost another 10%, and then we get like 5%, 5%. This seems like a pretty big jump between this late in the game. 36. 8%, 33, 30, 24, 22, 21. So it's like there's not that huge drop off, but there is a huge drop off in between. What is this? The school area? I think the worst part of the game so far was this Scarecrow's Whisper. I think that would be one where if I don't know what situation would make me not go forward. If I wasn't streaming it, that would have really killed my buzz. And you could you can see that it's a pretty harsh jump in between those 77 to 55. I don't know if I have a real point to any of that, but I just think it's interesting. February 10th, I received reports that the patients will sometimes make strange sounds, then try to get on all fours and crawl around. Housemates who served the family for many years whisper among themselves, speaking of so-called fox possession. I've scolded them for spreading such unscientific, superstitious rumors. Today I was ordered to keep silent about this matter by the head of the house. The family has denied my request to transport them to a hospital. I wonder if it was out of fear that talk of the supernatural will tarnish the family's reputations. However, I do not expect the patient's conditions to improve with in-home treatment. Yeah, how did you like Cabin in the Woods? It's a movie I haven't watched in a while, but when I went and saw it in theaters, you didn't like it. That's interesting. So I really liked it when I went and saw it in theaters. I do think that at that time, this sort of meta thing was at its... yeah, I did not have any hype going in. I did not know anything about it. People just said that it was a good horror movie. So when I went and saw it in theaters, that's where I was at, which definitely helped. I think if someone had been like, this is... Yeah, yes. The Scream movies were more meta about the movie. Oh, what's the way to say this? About what's interesting about horror movies, where I feel like Cabin in the Woods was just sort of a look at this cool shit that we can sort of show, I guess. I don't know. It does. I can get behind that, and that's, I guess, what I was going to say is that maybe if I rewatched it, I wouldn't feel that same sort of like, oh, this is so cool. Kind of like when I watched Inglourious Bastards, and I'm like, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. And when I watched it when I was 17, whereas now it's like, a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies are very good, but also they're not that deep. Because he's just taking one product, or he's taking multiple products and just sort of smashing them together because he thinks it's cool. And I do think Cabin in the Woods might have benefited from a longer end sequence, maybe. But also, it probably wouldn't have been allotted in the budget, so... I think that maybe would have given a little bit more credence to the meta of, like, the whole thing. Okay. Now... Epic Movie is truly a god-awful piece of shit. Those fucking movies are some of the worst things. But I do remember I watched... Is it Epic Movie, the one that it has the milkshakes? No, it was the one before that. Date Movie, I think. Yeah, Date Movie. Date Movie was the one that I thought was funny when I was younger. I didn't think it was very funny, but I did. I think there's tits in that one at some point, and I was like, it's 2006, so what would have been, like 12, 13? I was pretty into that. But that's all I really remember, which honestly, you know what? If you're making movies for 12, 13-year-olds, getting some tits in there will will help how it's received by them.
We have arrived, Hinako.
Yes. I'm coming.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? I think a better movie that sort of deconstructs the slasher genre, that isn't Scream, is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I think that one sort of goes the whole way when it comes to going through the tropes and how they could be misinterpreted. I don't know if you've ever seen Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, but another one I would highly recommend. Yeah. It does this sort of comedy parts very, very well. Of like comedy. Well, I mean, again, it's not really like Cabin in the Woods, but it kind of like Cabin in the Woods. It's not like Cabin in the Woods. It just has meta elements. Being meta isn't a genre. Although it can feel like it. Because Scream, at the end of the day, is still a real horror film. It's not just a meta movie. Where Cabin in the Woods does sort of tote that line of it just sort of being a meta movie. What am I doing? Why am I not parrying? There we go. Yeah, I think hype can be honestly one of the most dangerous things for any piece of media. But I think that we've talked about that before. Where hype is just, it's just so dangerous because it's like, if someone tells you, yeah, this is the best, coolest movie that anyone's ever made, it's like, man, even if I really like something, it's never gonna meet those expectations. Okay, there we go. And I can still get more stamina. Wow. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to think of a movie that I felt was overhyped. I feel like that hype is weird when I think about horror movies, because horror movies inherently, they need some sort of hype to get into people's lexicons, but also that like they were made for like no money most of the time, so it's I feel like the Conjuring films are way overhyped for me. I think that those movies aren't very good. But also, you know, that is literally, it seems to be pretty much just my opinion. Yeah, let me see. Do I have Tucker and Dale versus Evil on Plex? Tucker So it's showing up. About the Conjuring films. That specifically, because I don't really remember what I was just talking about, unless that's what I was talking about. That I think that they're overrated. I don't think that they're very good horror films. And, The Conjuring, a better example would be Paranormal Activity. I thought Paranormal Activity, it was super hyped up. Like, that was a movie that got, like, a ridiculous amount of hype. And that's a movie that I hate. I think that's all I got. When it comes to overhyped movies, that's the only thing that comes to mind. I know Lucis was talking about not liking Lord of the Rings. I think that was Lucis. Like the movies. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything interesting to say. Hype can be toxic. I think that's it. I think there's also something interesting about hype is that the illusion of thinking something will be overhyped can harm you from, or not harm you, but can prevent you from enjoying that piece of media. Like when I played Earthbound and everyone said it was like one of the best RPGs ever, and so I never wanted to play it because I always thought like, I don't know, it sounds like it'll just be a lot. I don't want to like think that it's terrible. But then I did play it and I'm like, oh yeah, it's really good. And I've definitely done that with a lot of classic films, that it's like I'm trying to prep myself to have an opinion about this because so many people enjoy it. I think that I don't know if that happens to everybody, but that happens to me a lot, where it's like I would rather watch a dumb piece of media sometimes than something that's very, very thought-provoking and popular, because like then if I ever speak on it, I have to be like fully paying attention. Am I gonna get a werewolf arm? Yes, I believe so. He's the guy that made the first Saw movie? James Wan? Am I mixing someone up? Oh yeah, no, that's it. Yep. Yeah, James Wan. Oh, they're gonna cut out my arm. Oh, they're gonna make me cut out my arm. Oh, she's going for it. Oh boy. Oh, yep, she's going for it. Oh, right at the shoulder, too. Oh my god. Ooh. She has no reservations about doing this. Talk about Saw. Oh. was gonna say, could someone maybe have given her a hand? Or at least they'll give her one right now. You know, and maybe they'll go more into it later, but it feels like this in the entire game, she's had almost no resistance to anybody else's thoughts. Which... That's probably a common comment on how she feels about society and her family.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I think I liked Scream 5. I think I saw that. I saw that in theaters. I like that one. I like the new Scream movies. And my wife and I never watched Malignant because she's a sonographer and she said that that just sounds so stupid. So, you know. That was a very situational,
I have some painkillers. Does it still hurt?
sonographer. So, you know, when ultrasound takes pictures of, she has the, well, I mean, it's called a wand, but she has the wand that looks at people's insides and takes pictures.
If you wish to move on,
She's a medical professional. I'm sure if we watched it, she'd like it. I think that was just a very situational thing where I like described it. Just like, yeah, people on the sonographer page were talking about it, and I was like, God. She's very active on the sonographer pages. I don't fully remember, but she said that it just sounded stupid. That like that's all I really recall from it. That like the whole idea of it is stupid, and that it's like, God, I'm trying to remember that it was like that's just not how that would work at all. But also it's a movie, so it doesn't really, you know. I'm trying to think. I guess it'd be like if there was an IT horror film, which there have been, I guess. Now that I think about it. You just gotta kind of shut off your brain. Dude, I have a fucking werewolf arm now? That's sick as hell. Holy shit.
Hinako.
But yeah, I'm sure we could watch it and it'd be fine. I don't think that it's something we didn't see it, so I think that it was probably just something in that moment that she thought it would have been dumb, but now she probably won't care. Speaking of my life, I'm gonna go grab another drink. Okay. All right, I'm back. Yeah, no, I'll have to give Malignant a try. I think that, again, in the grand scheme of bad movies, or like, I think that you would probably like it. Hopefully, your computer's Return of the King. That's me, baby. I can't remember the quote from Evil Dead. Hail to the king, baby. Pew. This is my boomstick. In my local area, they're doing the Evil Dead live in concert, and it's basically just the Evil Dead, the movie, playing on a, like, in a theater, but then they're like, the orchestra is playing underneath them, and that sounds really cool, but the tickets are like $70, and it's like, ooh. I really wanted to go, but I just could not swing that amount of money for that limited of an experience. There's so many things in my life that I'm like, oh, Final Fantasy concert? That sounds awesome. How much are tickets? $140 a person. You know, it's like, it's just a little too much. Even though it's cool. Ugh, I can't get into that. That's just gonna make me sad. Enemies that have been rendered inanimate will reanimate after a period of time. While using the Fox Arm, hold X near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Oh! Enemies killed using the Fox Arm's focus attack will not reanimate. Okay. Soul Siphon. Man, this just became a way different video game. Like, you got me a fox on? Oh, I call blimey. Yeah, that's very, very similar. It's like, it sounds so cool, but also, like, oh, God. And I've been to a handful of, music events, like horror music events, and they're cool, but yeah, it just is so expensive. There we go. Soul Siphon. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to Phantom of the Opera. I probably would have paid to go to the Kingdom Hearts one. That's maybe the one that I could have paid some really good amount of money for. I know there was the Nier one as well, and that sounded kind of fun, but 1400, or I can draw an Amamori, but it's random. You know, I'll draw an Amamori. I haven't drawn one in a while. Greatly decreases sanity consumption while using focus. That could be pretty good, actually. I really haven't been using focus, so depends on how much it is. But if it was under $100, I would heavily consider it. $100 per person with all fees associated. Thy lovely silver arm grows strong, thy figure no longer mortal but divine. Unto thy limb has the power of purification been bestowed. Grace us now with thy newfound strength. Yeah, in Minnesota, they passed a law stating that, like, vendors, like Ticketmaster and stuff, they can no longer, like, the fee has, all of the fees have to be associated in the ticket price itself when you go to, like, select a seat, which has been super nice. I have appreciated that immensely. But it does, you know, so you don't get tricked, like, as soon as you look at a ticket. But, yeah, it's definitely... That's me. Brazil mentioned. Mr. Minnesota Worldwide. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, boy. I love living in Minnesota. I'm, honestly, I don't think I could, maybe Maine would be the only other state that I could think about going to, but... Yeah, I know Japan is pretty strict about COVID rules. Which it's like, yeah, every country should have been strict about COVID rules, but I know Japan was kept pretty locked down, I believe. Okay, now, is this a door that opens to nothing? I guess it is. So there's two directions I can go. I feel like I should go to the... go this way. God, I haven't used any of the sanity meter stuff. Oh, is it playing now? Is it on tour? However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Sunakis. Their blood lies in wait for tragedy to strike. It is only a matter of time before that child exacts their revenge. I believe that the next time there is turmoil within the Sunaki family, that child will make their move. Slightly restores health after defeating an enemy. Okay. I could fuck with that, actually. Because now we're making this like a full action adventure, which that's pretty cool. Like as soon as you get a wolf arm or a fox arm, some of the horror does leave, but like pretty sick. I'm sure there's a video game concert, you know, that that played Undertale music. Yeah, in Minneapolis area, there's There has to have been a Fortnite concert. I know there was a. Oh wait, maybe I'm lying. Maybe there was a Call of Duty, and maybe there wasn't a concert. Let's see. Video game music concert near me. 2025. Let's see. PlayStation the concert. Distant Worlds, music from Final Fantasy. PlayStation the concert would have been really interesting. What did they even feature? Last of Us, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. There's one that's just called Video Game Concert. Game On. Video Game Symphony. Yeah, there's a few. I don't know who Family Jewels is. See, now that's the kind of shit where it's like, oh yeah, just this one super cool thing that you'd love to go to, $20.
The next ritual is this way.
It's usually if you don't have to pay the ticketing company. Honestly, that's where the majority of ticket sales go. Like, that's why they go like 300% more than they need to be. Like, legitimately, I would just go buy a ticket at a box office if I could save, if they could just cut the ticket fees. Really want to be able to fight more than one of these guys. I really thought that the one I fought was going to be it. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, that it would be, that there'd probably a lot of them that's like, oh yeah, this is a video game music concert. Soul siphon them. Yep. There we go. Cool. It's a lot of boob, kind of. It's a lot of boob-like. It's a boob-like, not a full boob. This turned into fucking Princess Mononoke. With a cursed arm. Man, I wish this girl and Heather Mason could meet up so Heather could, you know, give her some fucking advice. Like, hey man, you don't need to do what other people tell you. You don't need to cut off your arm and attach a fucking fox arm to it. Field Planets version. Hell yeah, I would go to that concert. And then I would probably leave about 15 minutes in. But as long as I went and showed up, then I could at least say that I was there. Oh, getting branded. Oh my god! What does that mean, Peter? It insists upon itself. No. Ah, my God. What the fuck?
You've done well.
You know, for someone who is about to have their, like, or is currently having their soul eaten,
The ritual is complete.
she's like,
You have done very well.
seems to be pretty into it.
The next ritual shall be the last.
Oh my God.
With this, my body and mind belong to you.
Is there a shrine around here somewhere? Okay. Oh, hey, I have a little glowing thing. You know what? I'll actually replace the red pills. I don't care about those. Just blackout drunk playing Weezer. Maybe that's the only way to play Weezer. Come on, Lois. Even Weezer doesn't want to be Weezer. You start playing Island in the Sun, I'm swear to God I'll set this place on fire. Bestial form. Okay, we're getting a full L3R3? That's crazy. You can perform a counter. Holy shit, okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Hina.
Dude, what the fuck? That is so nutty. She feels like if you played as one of the other characters, like if you played as the bad guy. Nope. Thought I could counter that. Oh, and then that fills up my soul gauge. Okay. Really just want to go to the shrine quick. Shrine. I never use these. I should just use everything that I possibly can. There we go. Okay. 980. I don't have any Emma. I'll just build up some more. Okay. So then I can go back through this way? Is there any reason I need to do that? I think so. This is super sick though, but it also feels sick in like the bad kind of sick way as well. But it's like, oh no, this is wrong, you know. Somehow chopping off my own arm and getting a giant brand on my back feel like not good decisions. I have no proof that they're bad decisions, but that's what it feels like. Should have went for shorter swings. Is that one not gonna jump at me, or? I mean, I wouldn't jump at me either. Got a fucking wolf arm.
Get out.
Dirty drawstring bag. A drawstring that's kind of sticky but might come in handy. Increases inventory capacity. All right. Dirty old bag. Is there not a door here? There should be, but maybe I need to go check out some other areas downstairs first. Oh, I haven't gone in here yet. That's why. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that even I don't know who I am anymore. Okay. So we'll go back to the shrine. Did I kill everybody? Permanent style back here? God, this is so interesting. I just really did not think that this is the direction that this game could possibly go in. And time after time, I am proven that I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Time after time.
I'm grateful for this long I've been given.
I wonder if I'm just supposed to go around opening all the doors? Maybe? Siphoning souls, opening doors, you know, doing the whole thing. Honestly, it's reminding me of Bloodborne with the like recovering HP um, after attacking, able to change into a bestial form. Yeah, must have enough to upgrade the again. Same. How was your day, Switch? How did the day go? Oh yeah, it looks like there's something right here. Okay. So yeah, I want to go back. But alright. Alright. Got some good amount of stuff done. Trying to prep mentally for work tomorrow. Because I actually have to go on site to like a, I don't want to say an annoying area, but they're kind of annoying. Yeah, no, today was, can't really remember everything I did, but from what I remember, it was good. God. How did I get to... Yeah, it should be right Oh yeah, there's stairs right here.
The final ritual. Now then, Hinako.
But yeah, we kept things pretty low key today. Made some food. Oh yeah, I went and got a computer chair for my wife if she wants to join me because my other computer chair was like really, really awful. And I bought it a long time ago. So now we have two really nice computer chairs, which honestly not a bad idea, just so that I can, if I ever need a backup, if one breaks. Fuck. I really thought they were gonna do something different here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Power. Valiantly. Thank you very much.
Nice. It's gonna kind of suck to go from the fucking, from like, oh yeah, girl with wolf arm to just like girl with a crowbar, but let's see, my wife says she's going to bed. Oh, no. Okay. I'm just glad to be done with Tuesday. Ugh. But yeah, I'm curious what could even happen in the dream world from here. I feel like we took it into a pretty. This feels like the end game. At least for the dream world section. Am I just supposed to kill myself now? Or... like, or commit Senpoku, or... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, did they cut off the skin here and then put the mask on it? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yep. Yep. Oh. Oh, God. But yeah, now there's no chance of her resisting. Like, this feels pretty definitive.
You have endured incredible agony. That was brave of you, Hinako.
It hurts.
Look into my eyes.
It hurts.
Hinako, look at me. Look into my eyes.
I mean, she did get her face cut off, so, like,
No more pain or suffering to be had.
the fact that she just had that much of a reaction was pretty small, honestly.
No more pain or suffering to be had. I will calm myself.
Very good. That's my Hinako.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So, let's go.
The doll.
Let's go.
Oh, what is she gonna say? Oh, turn back? I already cut off my face. Like, we're in it for the long run.
Finally. I have been reborn.
Can't wait until I've been reborn.
You have braved so much. Come. The others await us.
Oh, yeah, that's the area I was just in. Okay. You are now able to see secrets concealed in the Dark Shrine using the mask from the Fox Clan. Hold L2 to use focus and discover hidden paths. If you spot a suspicious looking area in the Dark Shrine, use focus and take a good look around. This is getting so weird. 707. Thank you. I remember there was a few areas I was going to be able to look. There's the one right here, and then I swear there was. Oh yeah, there's one right here too.
Path I must take.
So if I go. Notice on those emblem. Okay. So that's got to be maybe some kind of new game plus stuff. Because that's popped up a few times. I think it's the third one I found. Like, oh yeah, this is this emblem. I don't remember there being any other spots that I need to use it on. That would just go over. Shit. There. Just go over here. Let's see. Don't need that, don't need that. Sanity. I don't have any Emma. 700 to draw a random Amori. Amori. There wasn't any other place. Let's see. Okay.
You are brave.
Blessed Hand Mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks.
Taking Hinako.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that there's a boss coming up. They usually don't give you that much stuff unless something serious is happening. Oh, it knows. Okay.
Let us proceed. others are celebrating us.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
I wish you all the best in your new life.
Wonder if this is supposed to be like an arranged marriage thing? Like, is that was kind of like what we learned? That she's supposed to get married to someone? Or it's because her sister got an arranged marriage? Because there is horror to that idea. That like, hey, a man is chosen for you, and you basically have no autonomy, you don't get to make any choices, and you just need to do whatever they ask you to do. You have to cut off ties with everyone you've ever known, besides your family, but like all your friends, because they don't matter to the whole situation. And then you just follow whatever customs they follow. It's hard because I wouldn't say that arranged marriages seem, well, maybe they are more barbaric than Remember, your name is Shizumi Hinako. Again, she keeps coming and like reminding me that like, hey, I still exist, but like, oh shit.
Today is such a happy, perfect day. So happy. Rinko? Because today, Hinako will die and be gone for God!
Rinko,
I'm sorry I burned you in lava.
I'll be gone for good. Just like you want me to. I swear. So forget all about me. Just live and be happy.
I love for you! I will scour every last trace of your name from my memory and the world! I want you gone!
Oh, my arm.
My name is Shimizu Hinako!
This is so nutty, God.
You knew how I felt. But you kept deceiving me. I hate you. With every fiber of my being.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
I was such an idiot. You had me fooled the whole time.
Oops.
I didn't fool you about anything.
I hate you, Hinako.
Oops. Okay, so that's the.
Warning. Don't try to stop me.
Hinako, of all the nerve. I'll place a curse on you. You'll never know happiness.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you!
You will go through misery before you die.
I don't deserve any of this abuse! If you want to be happy, work for it! Change your fate!
God damn it. Okay.
Today's your
I think that was because I was playing a little too defensively.
future. You have to save me. I hate you. With every fiber of my being.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Ringo!
I was such an idiot. You had me fooled the whole time.
I didn't fool you about anything!
Oh fuck. God, that does a lot of damage. God, see, now there she does it. Yeah, that would have been such a bitch on hard.
That in the end, we finally got to tell each other how we truly feel. And now, the name Shimizu Hinako means nothing to you. I hope you find peace, Ringo.
What's wrong? You are Hinako, of course!
Am I?
You are Hinako!
Yes. I am Shimizu Hinako. Or not. I am Hinako.
Exactly. You are my Hinako.
Plucked wings. Anything for you. 30%. And then there's a 6% drop. And the end trophies.
Hinako?
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Hinako, time is running out. How much longer will you stay here? It's nice to see you, Hinako.
Oh,
Something doesn't feel right. You don't seem like your usual self.
I feel the same. The Hinako I know is still just a little girl. As you are now, you're the one who seems like someone else. The fact that you're alive means you've made it here, yet you're still lost all the same.
Lost.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. The decision is yours, and yours alone. But please, remember this one thing. You can't think about it forever. You're running out of time to choose. And time would have run out long ago.
Junko!
Film Planet, that is so crazy.
Rinko.
Okay. Think well, it should have auto-saved. Yeah. I hate when these games... It doesn't say that it auto-saved. But it's like, okay, if I'm... I know I can just put it in rest mode, but...
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time.
It's like, after you beat a boss, you want to save.
Coming for you.
You don't want it to be like, oh, maybe you'll save, maybe you won't. You don't know. There we go. That was a pretty big fight to just sort of like... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I am going to actually get ready for bed. I think that this is a good place to end it for tonight. I believe I'm about 2/3 in, so there's a whole nother third left. For whatever reason, I thought the game was like, I was good about to wrap up. Maybe we'll let you see. I don't know. All right. I hated doing that for myself. But yeah, there's still an entire third left of the game, which is nice to know. But yeah, it looks like this is... The last few chapters must be a little shorter, just based off of the percentages. But yeah, this seems probably like it's going to be the biggest jump, that section. And then, yeah, then I'll wrap up. All right, well, thanks everybody for joining in. Don't let a fox demon cut off your arm or make you cut off your own arm and then carve out your face and then brand you on the back. And then yeah, just don't let that happen. I think that if you can manage that, you're probably going to be good for the rest of your life. So